pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, and say goodbye to the landlord for me. Sons of bitches always bore me, though out those LA papers, moldy box of vanilla wafers, adios to all this concrete. Gonna get me some dirt road back street. If I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or gone, I'd be down that road in a cloud of smoke, wasn't lying that I ain't bought. If I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or gone.
We're here for Gene. Gene's going to talk in a few minutes. Remember, Gene will marry anybody. It is time we have a county clerk who works for all of the county. Let's have another hand for Rockin' Ricky.
Well, when I get home, day's been rough. Give me all your company. And when I feel low and I've had enough, give me all your sympathy. And when I need your love, I need it all, baby, all night. Oh, you, yeah, you. Honey, all you gotta do is give me you.
And right now, I'd like to introduce Gene's pastor, Ramiro Rodriguez.
Hello, everyone. So yes, I am Reverend Ramiro Rodriguez, and in a few minutes, it will be my honor to introduce to you Gene McNeely. Local politics matters. My hometown is a living testimony to the damage and the pain that bad local politicians can inflict on a community. Waukegan's story is not unusual. Politicians throughout the country often forget that their job, their duty, is to serve the people who elected them. Politicians forget that their job is to govern. Their job, their sworn duty, is to make and enforce laws. We are a country of laws, and when politicians start acting like the law does not apply to them, then those politicians need to go. They need to go. They need to go and be replaced by individuals who will actually serve the people. We need people who will serve us with honor and competence and professionalism. Ladies and gentlemen, we need people like Gene McNeely. Gene and Pat minister to the people in our church and to the people in our community. The food pantry that we run out of our church would not be in existence without Gene and Pat and Linda Perry, who is sitting right there. Serve our church out of love. Gene McNeely is a good man. When I found out he was running for county clerk, I immediately asked him if I could help out in any way possible, because this county and this country needs public servants like Gene McNeely. This county needs a person who will work hard and will work smart. Gene McNeely is that person. This county needs someone who will put competence over ideology. Gene McNeely is that person. This county needs a clerk who will do their job, who will serve the people of this county, and who will serve the Constitution of the United States. And Gene McNeely is that person. As a Democrat in Hood County, Gene has an uphill battle. I want all of you, every single one of you, to call your friends and your family members, even those family members you don't even like that much. I want you to call them and tell them to vote for Gene McNeely for Hood County Clerk. I want all of you, every single one of you, to spend the next 7 months talking to everyone you know and telling them that Gene McNeely will never, ever use the position of county clerk to grandstand and get attention. Tell them Gene McNeely would never have the taxpayers of this county be on the hook for $40,000 because of a political stunt. Tell them that politics matters. Tell them that local politics matters. Tell them that their vote matters. Tell them that Gene McNeely will serve them with honor and grace and professionalism and love. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you the next clerk of Hood County, Gene McNeely.
What he said. That's my speech. Thank you, Romero. Appreciate it. He asked me, he said, like you said, he said, would you like for me to introduce you? And I went, I couldn't think of a better person to do that. So it's just with an honor for me to hear some of the things he said, even though I'm not sure they're all true, but I want to thank y'all. You came out here, it was just not the best day, kind of windy, a little cold, but I appreciate you being here and I appreciate your support. Now, you ask the question, why should you vote for me? That's a good question. Number one, I have a business career over 40 years. I know how to deploy new technology, and that's what we need right now is new technology. We shouldn't be afraid of change. Number two, I know budgets. I worked for Citibank, and believe me, we had to live and die by our budget. So we did forecasting. We made sure that things came in the way they were supposed to be. And number three, I've managed very large groups of people. The last group I had was 350 employees, and we had a good, tight ship. We worked well together. We had excellent performance. In fact, so much that they sold the company. So, but that's okay. And that was the name of the game. We wanted it. I'd like to tell a personal story about a lady a friend of mine, and she was a recent widow. She's a young woman, and she came to me and said, I've got some questions about things. I don't know what to do. And Pat and I really helped her, I think. But one of the questions she had was, the home I live in is in my husband's name. How do I get it into my name? And that I didn't really know. But this lady took it on herself to go to the county clerk's office. And while she was at the county clerk's office, the response she got from them is, I don't know, it's not my job. And they shuffled her off to somebody else, and those people said the same thing. No, not my job. Well, she was smart enough to find out which form it was that they had to have, because one said, well, we just stamped the form. So she said, what form is that? She came home, she pulled it up on the internet, printed the form out, filled it out, took it in, and they stamped her form for her. So I think that's not good customer service. I'm really, especially for someone who's just experienced a loss, for them to stand in there and just say, well, it's not my job, I don't know what to do. I can tell you this, if I'm elected, we're going to change the environment there. We're going to handle problems, even if they're not our department. We're going to figure it out. We're going to make sure that we do the best job possible for the citizens of Hood County. I think all taxpayers need to enjoy the benefits of Hood County, or the Hood County Clerk, not just the ones that somebody thinks should. And in conclusion, I told you this would be short. I will modernize the Hood County Clerk's office. I will exercise budgetary restraint, and I will institute a complete staff training program. And that includes me. I'm going to learn every position up there. I want to make sure that when somebody's got the flu, that we take care of the job, even if it means I have to step in and do it, and I will. I guarantee you, with me, you're going to get a full-time county clerk. Okay?
You called to tell me something. You say I ought to know that he don't love me anymore, and I'll have to let him go. You say you're gonna take it, well then I don't think you can, 'cause you ain't wanting enough to take my man. You can buy anywhere for you to get to hell, but have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can, 'cause you ain't a woman enough to take my man.